Next week, y'all. We gonna talk about this. She gonna have me shoot me a fun fade, friendly fade, and then we cool.
Buckle up, because this drama just went from messy to straight up dangerous. What started as another chaotic TikTok feud has now snowballed into something way more serious, and at the center of it all is Trevino. Her usual online antics, the messy live streams.
Of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby. I would. Trust me.
The reckless comments, yeah, they might have finally caught up with her, and now her whole family could be in real danger. Ash has built quite the reputation on the internet. Some folks call her inmate hopper, others label her the most toxic mom on TikTok.
I pulled up. Now why you over here being scared, baby? You know where you at. Come outside.
And honestly, it's not without reason. Her live streams are filled with drama, including relationships with prisoners, off-the-wall comments about people's families, and just non-stop chaos. She's been called out for everything from neglecting her kid to inviting CPS into her life multiple times.
Please don't find again. Yes. This is ridiculous, bro.
But through it all, Ash has kept that same energy, loud, unapologetic, and constantly in the middle of something. Lately though, she's been going at it with Smiley, and this time the beef went too far. It all started when Ash reportedly made some disgusting remarks about Smiley's mom, allegedly saying she'd make her lick her toes.
And it's not gonna happen. Do you know how many CPS cases I've had on me in the last 4 months? And I still have custody of my kids? Like, you do understand when you call CPS, you have to have actual proof that they're in an unfit condition.
Yeah, who even says that? Naturally, Smiley wasn't going to sit back and let that slide. The back and forth quickly escalated, and before long, Ash was threatening to have Smiley and her friend Jeff thrown in jail.
Smiley called me today and told me she was gonna call this girl. And I was like, I don't know, girl. I was like, do you, girl.
She even started getting legal about it, making it all public on TikTok. Everyone was watching, commenting, reacting. It was like live drama THV. But Smiley wasn't done talking. She showed up. Literally.
This is why Ash has been on the green screen, so nobody finds her, because you guys know that all this time the address has been leaked is because people match the backgrounds, so she's playing very safe to not show her background, so Smiley doesn't.
She pulled up to Ash's house and put her on full blast for everyone to see. TikTok exploded. The comment section was in shambles. People couldn't believe it. And apparently, Ash couldn't either, because once she caught wind that Smiley was coming, she packed her bags and ran to her parents' house.
Do you have beds?
Well, I don't live with my mom.
But at your mom's house?
No.
Thinking she could lay low. Only she didn't just run, she tried to hide it. Ash started filming TikToks using green screen backgrounds to throw people off about where she was. But come on, this is the internet. People connected the dots, figured out her actual location, and suddenly she was out of places to run.
2 12-year-olds and 2 15-year-olds. Y'all act like they're babies. Like, I have to sit there and... Shh. I don't have to. They're grown.
This wasn't just about Ash anymore. Her parents, her kid, everyone around her was getting caught in the fallout. What's really got people upset is how far Ash dragged her family into this. She's out here picking fights online, saying the wildest stuff, threatening people, and now her own family's safety is on the line because of her online messiness.
Go in the paint. If you're gonna talk, stand in the paint. That's it. Square the fuck up or just go. It's every day. I'm sick of it. Square up. Stand on your shit. Stand on your shit. Stand on it, bro. Or I swear to God, you gotta go home.
On top of that, she's getting slammed for flexing designer items and luxury vibes on TikTok while her child allegedly doesn't even have the basics. People are calling her out, saying her priorities are completely out of whack. It's like she's more focused on going viral than making sure her kid's okay.
You're still trying to get 400K. I already hit 500K. Who's a big dog now? Not you.
People follow you to watch you crash out.
Whatever. Who's the baddest bee on this?
And let's not forget how quick she flipped when things got too real. Ash loves to act tough online, always saying pull up, always talking like she's untouchable. But the second someone actually shows up, she's calling 911 like she's dispatch. One fan said, she tells everyone to pull up and then dials the cops.
That's all the niggas see, y'all. We all talk about this. She gonna have me shoot me a fun fade, friendly fade, and then we cool.
That's not street, it's scared. And honestly, they're not wrong. Ash keeps provoking drama and then plays victim the moment it hits her front door. But Smiley isn't getting off easy either. People started digging through old clips and receipts, and the internet never misses.
Of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby. I would. Trust me.
One user pointed out how Smiley was all quiet and sweet on baddies, barely standing up for herself, and now she's acting like she runs the streets. Another even brought up how she supposedly got beat up on BGC and never really fought back.
I pulled up. Now why you over here being scared, baby? You know where you at. Come outside.
Please don't fight again. Yes. This is ridiculous, bro.
Now all of a sudden, she's bold enough to confront Ash. It's got people thinking this whole tough girl act is for clout picking on Ash because she knows Ash isn't really about that life either. So is this beef even real, or just two girls using TikTok to fake being street for attention? That's the question everyone's asking. And then there's Jeff, the silent storm brewing behind the scenes. While Ash and Smiley are out here throwing shots,
and it's not gonna happen. Do you know how many CPS cases I've had on me in the last 4 months, and I still have custody of my kids? Like, you do understand when you call CPS, you have to have actual proof that they're in an unfit condition.
Jeff has been quietly making it a three-ring circus. She used to be tight with Ash, doing lives together, cracking jokes, laughing it up like besties. Now, she's dragging Ash every chance she gets like they never even knew each other. Fans are clocking it too, saying Jeff only rode with Ash when it helped her get views, and now that it benefits her more to tear Ash down, she's doing just that. People are calling Jeff an opportunist, saying she's using Ash's name for content and clout. One comment said it all. Jeff went out sad. She was only close to Ash when it helped her numbers. Now she won't shut up about her.
Marty called me today and told me she was gonna call this girl. And I was like, I don't know, girl. I was like, do you, girl, do you, girl.
Obsessed much? And really, it's giving low-key obsessed. Every other post is about Ash, and fans are wondering if she even has content outside of this feud. Let's not sugarcoat it, Ash is making it incredibly easy for people to come at her. She's always loud and bold on TikTok, but when things start getting even a little real, she completely switches up. The second there's even a whisper of confrontation, she's suddenly hiding behind green screens, locking her doors, and disappearing on flights.
Why Ash has been on the green screen, so nobody finds her, because you guys know that all this time the address has been leaked is because people match the backgrounds, so she's playing very safe to not show her background so Smiley doesn't.
That's exactly what happened the moment Smiley even mentioned she might be heading to Texas. From the very first day Smiley dropped that hint, everyone knew Ash would go into full-on panic mode, and that's exactly what she did. She dipped out before Smiley even got close, and the wild part is, fans were already predicting it. A lot of people think Smiley counted on Ash running, because that's what Ash always does when things stop being virtual. And now people are starting to think that maybe this was all part of Smiley's game.
Do you have beds?
Well, I don't live with my mom.
But at your mom's house?
No.
She knows Ash has a pattern, she barks online, but crumbles under pressure, so it's not hard to believe that Smiley used that to her advantage. But let's not pretend Smiley's past doesn't matter here. Even back when she was on THV, people weren't vibing with her. She was already being labeled a clout chaser who wasn't about that life. So now, seeing her act like a tough girl online has people rolling their eyes. Where was all this energy back then? Why is she suddenly bold enough to track someone across state lines now? It's feeling more like a social media rebrand than real smoke. What's even crazier is how fast the internet flipped. Not too long ago, folks were begging for someone to check Ash. She was dragging people left and right, talking wild about families.
2 12-year-olds and 2 15-year-olds. Y'all act like they're babies. Like, I have to sit there and I don't have to. They're grown.
Threatening this and that, and people were tired of it. But now that Smiley's actually stepping up, those same people are crying about kids and families being involved. Suddenly it's too far and not worth it. So which one is it? Everyone was demanding accountability before, but now that it's getting messy in real life, they're switching sides. It's giving major reality show energy, and no one seems to know what side they're even on anymore. In all honesty, nobody's coming out of this looking good. Jeff went from being Ash's ride or die to her loudest critic, and the shift feels way too opportunistic. It's like the second she stopped benefiting from Ash's platform, she flipped the script and made a whole personality out of trashing her. Smiley's out here acting like a TikTok vigilante, but people still remember her quiet, timid energy on reality TV. And Ash, she's out here stirring up chaos online, then crying foul when it spills into real life, dragging her family into something that should have never left the internet in the first place. But here's where things take a turn. While everyone's watching to see if Smiley's really going to catch up to Ash and throw hands, others are looking at the bigger picture, specifically the legal side. Smiley has been very public with her actions, pulling up to Ash's home, following her movements, posting threats and intentions online, and doing it all on camera. That kind of paper trail is exactly what a lawyer would love. If Ash decides to play her cards right,
You gotta go in the paint. If you're gonna talk, stand in the paint. That's it. Square the fuck up or just go. It's every day. I'm sick of it. Square up. Stand on your shit. Stand on your shit. Stand on it, bro. Or I swear to God, you gotta go home.
she could potentially take this situation into a courtroom and sue for harassment. Smiley's been giving her all the evidence without even realizing it. The thing is, none of this had to escalate like this. If they really had that much of an issue, it could have been handled in a controlled way, like a sanctioned match or something. Gloves on, cameras rolling, fans watching, no need for stalking, hiding, threats, or cops. It would have been a whole lot cleaner and probably way more entertaining. But we're way past that now. It's out of hand, and neither one of them is backing down. All that's left to do is wait and see how it ends, whether Smiley goes through with it, or Ash flips the narrative and takes it legal. That said, plenty of people agree this could have gone way differently from the start. Instead of chasing each other around like this is an episode of Jocelyn's Cabaret, they could have just squared up in a ring. Real gloves, real cameras, no criminal records. Just a one-and-done match to settle it for good. People would have paid to see it. And honestly, it would have been way cleaner than the circus we're watching now. But that ship has sailed. Things have already gone way too far, and there's no turning back. The only question left is, what now? Will Smiley actually catch up to Ash and follow through on her threats? Or will Ash pull a full reverse and turn this into a courtroom drama? Either way, this isn't ending anytime soon, and the internet is watching every second like it's the finale of a show no one asked for but everyone's addicted to.